Welcome back to the Last Remnant video walkthrough, 100% completion, low BR run. We are continuing on with side quests now that we have pushed the main plot forward. We've just gotten our 18, our maximum limit of guys, so we can start filling those slots now. And we're certainly going to start in this video. We are getting, we've been getting like one of our final 18 every few videos, but in this video we're going to get 4 of our final 18. It's a massive number of our final guys we're going to be able to get just because we pushed the plot to the second disc. And we're going to pick up Zulian for 50 grand. This is in the Baltarosa Guild. He's going to be in our Mystic Arts Union. He is a most excellent hexer. And we are going to train up his hexes to max and have him with us for the rest of the game. We were not able to get him before because we didn't push the main plot far enough, and now that we have, he's just a matter of having enough money to buy him. Same with this next guy. Next guy we're getting is Gal, or however you want to pronounce his name. He is one of our combat guys. He should be a little cheaper. Yeah, he's 30 grand. Oh wow, we're down to 60,000 gold. We're not going to be able to buy too many more. And we also got Irenia from the quest, so that's 3 of our final 18 so far. I'm not super concerned right now with where I put these guys.
I'll do my best.
Or group makeup, just not as much as I will be soon. Like before we do the PC Ultimate grind in 2 videos, I'm going to put everybody in exactly the correct order that I want to put them in. And that's having, you know, at least one reser in every group, having a good healer, a group healer preferably in every group, and having one of our wonderful leaders.
Honored to carry out this task.
But yeah, right now you can kind of see like Violet is Mystic, but we're putting her in Emmy's group. We just want to get as many of the guys that we're going to PC Ultimate grind in our 18 right now. I will just say, just ignore, you know, where I'm putting guys. I'm going to turn off their arts though. Irenia comes with combat. I'm using Irenia as combat, but you can use her for, you know, you can use her for. I think maybe she gets psionics later on. But we'll be using her for combat. We're going to turn off Gal's lotions. And who else do we get?
Don't let my age.
Okay, you see their Maddox doesn't have any weapon arts. This will happen sometimes. Like, he's never attacked anybody, Maddox. We've never fought with him, so since he's never attacked anybody, we don't know what fighting style he wants to do. So we will find out what fighting style Maddox is just as soon as we engage in a fight. So if you ever see that you're missing something critical, like Zulian was also missing his combat, and I don't think he'll ever get his turned on because he'll be, well, yeah, I guess he will. Anyway, moving on to the quest that we're doing in this video is called the Successor, and the reason we're doing it before the PC Ultimate grind is because it's going to give us yet another character. It's going to give us a 4th of our final 18, and this is a friend of Torgal's called named Alan. He's in Ryorosha. He's got an attitude problem, but if he wasn't such a badass, we wouldn't put up with it. But we have to put up with it because he's well, he's a 4-handed melee beast. And we're welcoming him to the party as soon as possible. Hello, traitor. Alan, we haven't not talked in 80 years, and that is how you greet me? It has only been 80 years. You have gotten too used to the Mitra way. 80 years is but a mere minute for us, fool. You've always grown hostile when you needed to ask a favor. What is it? Ha! I would never ask you for anything. A group of armed soldiers has appeared, calling themselves a Steel Syndicate. They need to be disposed of. Now. I assumed you would want to tag along. I see. Most certainly something must be done about them. Rush, will you lend a hand? As usual, yes we will. I appreciate it. Humph. Asking a Mitra for help. I'll be waiting at the Gaslam Caves. And I'll be porting you there too, so I won't be waiting long. Alright, we're in the Gaslam Caves. Kind of see from this intro, it's kind of a different setup of the Gaslam Caves. We're going to run a gauntlet. Busy at work, I see. Who goes there? We are the Steel Syndicate. We bring justice to the world by ridding it of evil and sin. Justice. Is that what you call it? You're nothing but a bunch of fools. Though your intentions may be good, we must force you to disband. You're Torgal, one of the 4 generals of Atham. This is perfect. With all the meaningless wars Atham keeps waging, I can't think of a better enemy to destroy. Let's go, men. We're off to destroy that enemy of justice, Atham. We must crush them before they reach Atham. Ignore the weaklings. Come on. Okay, I'm not sure why we're worried about 3 guys running toward a metropolitan city saying they're going to kill it. But let's just assume the 3 of them can kill it. You have to dodge mobs here. We don't want to engage any at all, and if they touch you, they will initiate a fight with the enemy advantage. You kind of have to catch up to the 3 guys. There's the leader, and then there's 2 stragglers behind him. We could time shift, but then we'd get the 2 guys behind him. It'd be really hard to avoid them. So once we get far enough in front of them where we can time shift and not pick them up, we'll head for the boss, and then we only have to fight the 1 guy. And that cuts down on our XP. Okay, so we just got the 1 boss here to worry about. It's a breath of fresh air after our last few fights that were just so unbelievably difficult. It's nice to have a kind of a no-brainer here. The only thing that he does that is abnormal is his regular hits hit really, really hard. I mean, I think he hits for about 1k on everybody he hits, and he will strike back on people who attack him. So, well, he hit for 1,300 thereabouts. That's normally not too bad, but when we're still BR11 here, it's more than half of our hit points, so it's big to us. So those striking from the sides that we're getting there are good ones to have. Those will prevent the boss from attacking us back. But we still be nice to get our healing and res up, so those are always an option. This is there's not really much more to say about this fight. You could have earlier if you chose. You could have just hit the time shift like right off the bat, and I think it brings you close enough to get the boss, but you'll also get like the 2 trailing unions. And even if you get all 3, it's not a bad fight. It's easy to get that trash down. Like I said, this boss doesn't even really hurt you unless you attack him. So, you know, as long as you kill the trash first, it's negligible. And it wouldn't even matter if you picked up a couple of those, like the flies and manticores or masticores or whatever they are that are in this zone along with them. Or nugsnackers. I think that's what they're called. I want to reiterate that the order that we put the guys in here is not permanent. We're about to fix it. Rush gets a Omni Strike, and we're going to see, because he bought the splitter. If you remember, we went to the store a few videos back and just bought Rush a higher level weapon instead of manually upgrading it. It's just faster to go to Gore when it's available and go to the shop and buy it. And so Rush with his better weapon is going to increase the amount of damage that he does with his Omni Strike. If we ever get to it. The boss is blinking. And Rush is going to do about 15,000 damage. And that's certainly enough to kill the boss. We're still BR11. So no leveling up there, that's good.
Little by little.
And we don't get any skill ups, but we get some stat ups, which is good.
This is just the beginning.
So this is who I am.
And a pittance of cash. You call that a battle worthy of the Steel Syndicate? Damn, you're strong. You bring shame to the Syndicate. What right do you have to say that? The organization's purpose is to bring peace to the world. That's what we're doing. You half-wit, you Mitra are all feeble-minded. The Steel Syndicate was created by two Savani. We were but a mere vigilante group. It was not a means to justify your thoughtless and brutal acts of violence. I can't stand by and watch idiots ruin its name. Well, wait, what do you mean? Are you? It belongs to us and we're taking it back. Torgal, take out this trash. I only have myself to blame for the arrogance of these Mitra. Before Atham was ruled by David, Torgal was taken in as general to commend his contribution for maintaining public order and peace. But I believe that we could bring peace to the whole world, not just Atham. The Steel Syndicate grew, but gained nothing but useless soldiers in it for the fame. And now they become an uncontrollable group of violent warriors, slaying everything in sight, justifying it by throwing around the word justice. Torgal forcefully disbanded the organization, but its soul lives on. To the trifling, short-lived Mitra, 50 years is enough for ideology to become legend, to become convention. My duty is to destroy it all. There are also realist organizations like the Silver Falcons. Race makes no difference in this matter. But don't forget, the leader of the Silver Falcons is a Savani. Yeah, it's Cademan. He's one of our final 18. Organizations change with time. Who knows what the Silver Falcons will become? Savani live longer. That's all. You're always a strange one. The Savani way is not care about others. I could say the same to you. Huh. I merely like to taste the taste of blood. I have no interest in political matters. But I suppose I owe you. If you ever need anything, come to the guild. We got the force field, but that's not why we did this quest. We did this quest and suffered through Alan's taunts to recruit Alan, who is Torgal 2.0. He's going to be a welcome addition to our final 18, and we can pick up it now. He's our 4th guy in this video. We just have one more guy we need to get before we do the PC Ultimate grind, and the one guy we're going to get is in the next video. Alan is 40 grand. We are broke. We are down to 20,000 gold. We can't afford anything. And once again, this is not a strategic maneuver of people in groups. This is just to put them in there so they're part of the final 18. They're getting skill ups. I don't care how right now. It's about to be taken care of in one more video. So we need to turn off Alan's Mystic Arts, and he gets a couple item arts like explosives and traps, which we don't use. We haven't used the whole game, but those you can use them. Feel free to. They you can buy them from the vendor and use them in battle. They don't take action points. So if you feel like constantly buying stuff to replenish your item arts, you can do that. But I prefer the things that don't run out. We'll see you in the next video.